Okay, so what we'll do is we'll get started with our alternating nostril breathing, and if people do come up, I will just accept them and invite them in. So if you haven't already, I will mute you. Actually, let me just do that now, and then I can invite more people in. Okay, beautiful. Can everyone hear me okay, or do I need to speak louder? Give me a thumbs up. Amazing, perfect. So sit in Sukhasana, sit with legs wide, sit. I'm gonna sit on top of my heels for this one, so I'm using a cushion behind me. So do whatever you feel comfortable. Remember, this is your practice. You are the teacher. You are the sovereign being of your body, so you will know what's best. So actually, let's before we breathe, let's hunch up our shoulders a couple of times. So take the hands on the thighs or your knees, however you're sat, and hunch your shoulders up against your ears. Take a deep breath in through the nose, and then exhale, drop the shoulders down and make it a little bit more forceful and active, okay? So inhale, shoulders up against the ears, and then exhale, sigh it out. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, shoulders up, and exhale, extend. 1 more. Inhale, shoulders up against the ears, and then exhale, sigh it out. Okay, beautiful. Gabby, if you wouldn't mind just muting yourself really quickly, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so beautiful. Taking the right hand, and let's take our right thumb to our right nostril. We're gonna stay in the left sided nostril. So I want you to imagine all of the breath coming in and out of the left nostril. So exhale completely through the left side. Taking a deep breath in through the left nostril. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Exhale through the left. Now, some of you might want to control the left side breathing. You might want to take a count of 4 breaths. So take an inhale of 4, count of 4, 3, 2, hold at the top. Exhale, 4, 3, 2. So just getting into the mindset, inhaling through the left, and then exhaling through the left, calming that nervous system down. As you inhale through the left side, exhale through the left. Now, the beauty of inhaling through the left side is you're going to the present moment. You're inhaling through the left side from the root chakra all the way up to the third eye, to the crown, and then exhaling back down to the root chakra, grounding that energy. You're encompassing, you're embodying your divine feminine energy. You're forgetting what happened before, what's going to happen during, and you're embracing what is going to come after this practice. Surrender to the divine flow of life right now as you inhale 2 more breaths in through the left. Exhale through the left. Last one, inhale through the left. Exhale through the left. And just drop that right hand down, either on your knee or on your thigh. Let's just integrate this breath. Keep those eyes closed. Inhale through both nostrils. Exhale through both. 2 more times like this. So today, even though we are going to be working through the root to the sacral, to the solar plexus, the heart, the throat, the third eye, and the crown chakras, I want you to embrace the pause. Embrace where you're at, integrate what you're doing before you move on to the next one. So this isn't about a tick boxing exercise. This is more about being. So taking the left hand now, taking your thumb over your left nostril, and start to exhale all the breath out of the right nostril. Inhale if you wish for a count of 4, And exhale for a count of 4. Inhale through a count of 4. Exhale through the count of 4. As you're doing this, remember, if you need to decrease the count, use your discernment, decrease it. If you wish to increase the count to 5 or 6 breath counts, please do that. As you're breathing through the right side of your body, from the root chakra, sacral, solar, heart, throat, third eye and crown, imagine this energy raising the vibration for where you are, and then reducing all of that, grounding it back to Mother Earth. This is your power center. This is your divine masculine, your leadership side. This is where you take aligned action. But you need to find that balance between both divine masculine and feminine energies. Just a couple more breaths here, in through the right. Exhale through the right. Inhale. And exhale, last one. Inhale. And exhale, make sure you breathe all of that air out through the right side, and lower the left hand now onto the thigh or the knee and integrate this. So figure out what is different between that left and right side. Integrate that right side. 2 more breaths here. So we're just going to do 3 rounds of alternate nostril breathing. So taking that right hand again over the right nostril. Exhale completely through the left side. Inhale through the left. Taking the ring finger, covering the left nostril, and exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close the right. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Close the left. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close the right. Exhale through the left. Just do 2 more rounds like this at your own pace. Be where you're at, rather than rushing to the next nostril. Integrate this. Use this as your journey. It's never about the destination. It's always about the journey. Make this your last round. And when you've completed, remember to exhale through the left nostril. And taking those fingertips back onto the thigh or the knees when you are ready. Integrating both sides, your divine masculine and your divine feminine energies. Keeping those eyes at a soft gaze or closing them down. Take those fingertips up towards the sky and reach from the crown of your head, but root down with your sacrum. So it's almost like you were being pulled down to Mother Earth and reaching up to the sky with your fingertips. Take a deep breath in, lower the right hand down towards the ground, and then just reach up towards the right side. So we're not bending here, we're reaching. So utilize pushing that left hip down and reaching with the left fingertip up towards the sky. Beautiful. Using the core strength, take that right hand straight up towards the ceiling. Inhale here, lower the left hand down. Remember, you're pushing the ground into the right hip, lengthening up towards the right fingertips. Beautiful. Let's do that again a little bit more actively, but we're going to breathe through this. Left arm up towards the sky. Exhale, lower down that right and reach up with the left. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, lower down with the left and reach up with the right. Inhale, left arm high. 1 more time each side. Right hand down, reach, reach, reach. It's almost like you're getting those obliques. Turn that right chest up towards the ceiling. Inhale, right arm high. Left arm lower. Right arm reaches, right hip shifts down to the floor, and left chest Left side of the chest opens towards the sky. Beautiful. This time, both arms up to the ceiling. We're going to come back into a goal post position. So as we inhale, we're going to take our fingertips up towards the sky. Exhale, goal post. But this time we're going to rotate over to the right side. Goal post. Inhale, back to center. Arms up high. Exhale, goal post. Rotate over to the left-hand side. Inhale, back to center. Palms up high. Reach, reach, reach. It's almost like you're being pulled towards the ceiling. Goal post arms over to the right. Twist. Remember, you're twisting from your hips. Inhale, lift, not from your back. Exhale, goal post. Twist it over. Beautiful. Inhale, lift. This time, taking those fingertips, interlace your fingers and take it at the back of your head. So elbows nice and wide. So the twist may be a little bit more restrictive right now, but this is okay. So inhale, elbows high. Exhale, twist over to the right. Inhale, back to center, elbows high. Exhale, twist over to the left. Let's do that 3 more times. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist, left. 1 more time. Inhale. Open the chest. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Okay, so this time what I'm going to get you to do is take those fingertips down. And if you're not already, take your seat all the way down to cross-legged position. So I was obviously on my knees, but for those of you who haven't already taken that position, hands on those knees. We're going to start to work that sacrum, that root chakra. And if you haven't already beforehand, let's rotate around the world. So big, expansive movements, shifting that spine, centering yourself right in that root chakra. And I just want you to take this moment to set an intention for your practice. What would you like this practice to give you? What question are you asking yourself right now? What is your current obstacle, restriction? Now focus on the intention. 2 more rounds like this, over to the right side, embracing your divine masculine, embracing that intention for this practice for the rest of your day. Come back to center and rotate over to the left to your divine feminine. Now, how can you be more compassionate with yourself, with your intention today? What do you need from yourself to integrate this solution? Good. You can take smaller movements. You can really dig deep and go up and wide and around. Do what you feel that your body is asking for you today. Do you need to be gentle with yourself? Do you need to be a little bit more powerful? Beautiful. Okay, we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to use some breath work. So if you haven't already, make sure your feet are crossed and your knees are wide. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a deep inhale up with our knees and our arms, and exhale, fingertips to shoulders, knees down. So we're going to inhale through the nose, exhale through our mouth. Inhale, exhale. So we're going to do this 16 times, okay? So when we're ready, inhale, keep it going. Last 6. Use your abdominals. 2, 1. Hold it there. Beautiful. We're going to stay with our fingertips forward this time and our thumbs backwards. So thumbs are the backs of the shoulders, fingertips forward. We're going to inhale through the left, exhale through the right. So we're going to generate that heat, okay? So again, we're going to do this 12 times now. So when you're ready, come with me. Inhale left, exhale right. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, center. And then exhale, lower those arms. Try not to shake those arms out. Just open those palms up onto your knees. So just breathe here. Exhale. Integrate this movement. You've done a lot of Kapalabhati breathing. So remember, take the movements as you wish. If you want to up the pace, you know what's coming. If you want to lower it down, slow your breath down. We're going to come back into that breath work, but this time we're going to go to the right side. So fingertips forward, thumbs back. Inhale right, exhale left. So 12 repetitions, off we go. Last 2. Inhale, center. Exhale, lower. Try not to shake those arms out. Palms open. Integrate for 2 breaths here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Integrate this movement. This time, moving yourself swiftly over to all fours. Move your cushion. If you need a blanket under your knees, please do take it. So just get yourself into a cat-cow position. So remember, your knees are hip distance and your fingertips are shoulder distance. Fingertips pointing wide. So we're going to do a different variation of a cat-cow. I want you to literally swirl your stomach from left to right. So remember, we're focusing on the divine masculine and feminine. But you know what? This is your practice. If you feel like doing something a little bit different, moving forward and around, do with what feels necessary. So the whole point of this chakra is your sacral chakra. Imagine you're swirling your stomach like it's a spoon at the bottom of a peanut butter jar, and you're just swirling those last little bits of peanut butter from that jar, and you're just using the flow, embracing your divine feminine now, and flowing with that movement. So pause here and let's go the other way this time. So I'm going to go for the same style. I'm going to roll over to the left, belly button in as I arch, and just rolling with the movement. Do with what your body is asking you to do. What does it feel like doing right now? How does it need to be nurtured? How does it need to be fluid, flowy? Embracing your level of intimacy with yourself. Beautiful. Okay, so this time we are going to do a few more cat-cows, but a little bit more vigor, okay? So we're going to instigate that sacral chakra, moving up to our solar plexus. So we're going to tuck our tailbone up to the sky, chest up nice and high, and then exhale here into rounded back. So let's move with a little bit of pace. So we're going to inhale and exhale. So go at your own pace. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, in, out. Keep it going. Try and gain that momentum. Building that heat. Last 10. Last 5. Beautiful. This time, I want you to just sit back into those heels. Take your left hand on your heart, on your right hand on your solar plexus or your abdominals. And just breathe. Close down those eyes and just listen to your body. What did it tell you right there? Your sacral chakra is where you are gaining that intimacy with yourself, with your body, with your intuition, with your divine feminine. And we're going to now move into the solar plexus chakra. So taking the self back into all fours this time. And all I'm going to get you to do is you're going to extend that right foot out and just shift that heel back. So give yourself a nice calf stretch here just for the moment. So before we start to stoke the fire into our solar plexus, just give that body a little bit of a stretch. Beautiful. This time, I want you to turn that right foot onto the knife edge of your foot and take that left foot back behind you. So you're coming into a modified side plank. Keeping that left hand down, take that top hand up to the sky and start to pull in that navel. So, few breaths here. Inhale. Exhale through the nose. Pull that navel in. Push those hips forward. Inhale. Beautiful. Now, this is with a little bit of a challenge. We're going to take that right hand and we're going to take that hand behind the ear. Beautiful. We're going to take that elbow as we inhale, lift to the sky. Elbow to inside of the left elbow, crunch in. So really big oblique twist here. We're going to do 5 of these. Inhale, elbow to ceiling. Exhale, elbow to inside elbow. Inhale, lift. Really squeeze the abdominals. Squeeze the lower abdominals. So a really nice oblique twist here. 3 more like this. Nice and slow and controlled. Feel your obliques. Whenever we're doing any work with our muscles, imagine you are head, mind in those muscles. It's going to make them work a lot more efficiently. Beautiful. Lift that right arm up to the sky. Take it up over your ear. Give a nice big stretch. And for those who want a little bit more of a challenge, bottom leg lifts. Like a Superman this time, we're going to reach with our leg and our arm. Beautiful. Inhale here. Exhale, drop that right foot. Drop that left hand. Come back into center. Firing up the abdominals a little bit more this time. Extend that right foot. Extend that left foot. 5 breaths here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Inhale. Pushing the ground away. So remember, I don't want any sagging. I really want you to push and arch that back. Really get those abdominals engaged. Imagine you're pushing the ground away with those arms, with those legs. 2 more breaths. Oh, my breaths are really long, by the way. So if you want to drop your knees, please do drop your knees. 1 more breath. Beautiful. Okay, this time, that right knee comes down, and I'm going to be the other way around. So I'm going to shift my right foot back, pivot to the knife edge of your left foot, and that left palm comes up to the sky. So let me just do it the other way around so you are able to see me in this position. Utilize pushing those hips forward, abdominals are engaged, and taking that left hand over to the back of the head. Inhale here, work from the obliques, twist over to the right inside elbow. Inhale, lift, elbow to sky. Exhale, twist in. Inhale, lift. Try not to shift your hips too far back. Keep those hips forward. Inhale. Exhale, round. 2 more. Inhale. Remember, slow, controlled movements. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. As you inhale here, reach that left arm up to the sky. Take that left arm up near your ear. And for those who want a little bit more of a challenge, raise that left foot up. So really squeeze that glute, squeeze that left glute. Beautiful. Lower that left foot, lower that left arm, and then come straight back into your plank position. But before we start, take that left foot behind you, shove that heel back. So again, abdominals are nice and tight. Your left hip is squaring in the mat. Just give it a little bit of a stretch. Give that calf a little bit of a stretch. Do a little bounce if you need to. So we're going to do 10 breaths this time. Kick that right foot back. Push the ground away. Get those legs nice and active. 10 breaths here. Nice and strong. Stoke that divine masculine, the fire within. Taking that inspired action towards your intention. Halfway. Keep yourself motivated. Attract what you desire. 3 more breaths. Keep pushing the ground away. Remember, you can drop your knees if you desire. Last breath. Beautiful. Okay, dropping that left knee this time, and we're going to pivot over to the right side. So let me just scoot over again. So this time it's our right foot that is extended. It is our right arm that is extended. And for those of you who want to stay here, please do stay here. For those who want to take it up a level, take that left foot and pop it right in front of your right foot. Take that right elbow, dig deep this time, hips nice and high, elbow to inside elbow for 5. Inhale and lift, nice and controlled. Exhale for 4. Inhale. Exhale for 3. Inhale. For 2. Inhale. For 1. Inhale, lift. Last little movement, arm comes up near the ear. Lift that bottom leg if you wish. One more breath here. I know this is tough. Exhale, drop down, all the way down. But this time, we're going to sit back into our heels and stretch our arms forward into a child's pose. Hold here. Give yourself a little bit of a pause. Integrate what you've just done with your body. Take in the nourishment, the goodness of everything that you've just managed to do. And if you needed to modify, congratulate yourself on modifying and listening to your body. Come all the way back up to all fours. We're going to switch over sides, so I'm just going to move really quickly. Extending that left foot. Open up to that pivot. And if you are staying here, taking that elbow to your back of the arm, if you are coming with me, we're going to up at the level. Kick that right foot forward, and then that left arm to back of the head. Let's go for 5 repetitions, nice and controlled for 5. Notice the difference between your left and right side. Keep those hips up. Inhale and exhale. That was 3 on my mat. Remember, we're doing 5 in total. 1 more for me. Beautiful. When you're done, left arm extends up overhead. Really arch that whole body. Push your arm, push your foot into the mat. Beautiful. Drop both feet down. Drop both arms down. Take those feet nice and wide and set back into child's pose. Breathe here. Integrate what you've just done. Beautiful. So this time, come forward onto all fours. And we're going to do a few push-ups this time, okay? So if you weren't sweating before, you certainly might be after this one. Your option could be keeping those knees down and just pivot your hips so you're nice and strong in this position. If you wanted to do a full push-up, remember, use your own discernment. We're just going to do 5 nice and strong, slow ones, okay? So inhale, lower, exhale, push. So think of yourself as a chaturanga. Inhale, exhale, using those legs for stability. Exhale. So we're going for 5 in total. I've got 2 more on my mat. Last one. Push away. Drop those knees. Or if you're coming with me, you're going all the way down to chaturanga and then on the floor. Beautiful. Now really extend that right leg all the way back. Right, left leg extends. Now keeping those hands alongside your armpits, elbows nice and tight, and lift up that chest. So mini cobra here. Keep those legs active, your knees should be off the floor, toes are pointed, and breathe here for 5 breaths. Inhale and exhale, open up the chest. Good, 2 more breaths here. Beautiful. This time, push yourself up, either to a chaturanga or onto your knees. Please do so safely. And then we're going to transition straight into a downward dog. So, triangle position, downward dog. Now, because it's our first one, I know it feels like, oh my gosh, we've done a lot today. Cycle out those legs. Do what you need. Windscreen wipe your hips, whatever you need. Beautiful. So we're going to do a little bit of a challenge now. So just take 2 breaths into a static hold of a downward dog. If you need to bend your knees, bend your knees. Beautiful. Now we're going to challenge ourselves this time. Focus on centering your left hand in the middle of the mat. So in the middle of the mat, just centering your left hand, pushing your left hand down to the floor, and then taking that right hand over to your sacrum. So your 3-legged dog, but with 1 hand and 2 feet. Beautiful. Let's replace that right hand onto the mat. Take that left hand over to the sacrum. Feel yourself shaking. My arm is shaking right now. Really push into the mat. Beautiful. Take both hands now back into the mat. Push yourself back into that downward dog. And then center your left foot this time and raise that right leg up to the sky. Bend at the knee and just do a few circles with the knee. Beautiful. So center your hip now this time. So what we're going to do is look under our armpit and open the hip. So use this opener, open up the chest, open up the hip, create that diagonal line between the left thumb and the right hip. Beautiful. Come back to center, right leg raises to the sky, and then drop your knees back to all fours. Now there's an option, you can take child's pose or you can come straight back into those push-ups. So you're either going to drop the knees or you're going to take those fingertips, your feet out wide. So we're going to back into the 5 push-ups, okay? So when you're ready, inhale and exhale, lower, inhale and lift, exhale, lower, inhale and lift, 5 in total. Last one on my mat. So the last one, let's go into chaturanga and then lower all the way down to the mat. Beautiful. Keeping those hands where they are, elbows draw back, and we're going to raise up to that mini cobra position. 5 breaths here. Keep those legs active, core engaged, glutes engaged. Beautiful. However you would like to get into downward dog, please use your discernment. I'm going to go on my knees and then shift up to downward dog. Hold for 3 breaths here. Beautiful. Center your right hand this time and take your left hand over to your sacrum. Really challenge the upper body, challenge your chest, open up. And then replace that left hand down to the mat. Your right hand comes to your sacrum. Hold here. Strong, strong movement here. Beautiful. Replace both hands on the mat. Get yourself situated into a down dog. Raise that left foot up to the sky. And then bend the knee and circle here. Beautiful. Okay, come back into neutral, bend the knee, and then open the chest. So you're looking up under your underarm, and you're just opening up towards the sky, opening up the hip. 2 more breaths here. Square off those hips, extend that right leg, and then draw it down into your knees. Sit back into those heels, and just pause. So whatever we've gone through Take this opportunity to take a drink, wipe off the sweat, whatever you need. Just take 3 breaths here to integrate. Beautiful. So we're going to take a different approach this time. We're going to do that whole thing again. We're going to speed it up and we're going to add in a rotation, okay? So when you're ready, come back into a downward dog. Inhale here. Transfer the left hand into the center of the mat. Take the right hand over to your sacrum. Breathe here. Beautiful. Just one breath, one movement. Right hand down, left hand to sacrum. Beautiful. Replace that hand back into the mat. Both hands down, both feet down. Center your left foot. Raise that right leg up to the sky. Bend at the knee and then turn it over to your nice rounded bridge. So come into your nice rotation. Take it up, over, behind you. Reach for that hand. Beautiful. One more breath here. Drop that right hand down, curl way back over, and you can do a traditional push, upward dog, and then down, whatever you prefer. So we can do that whole thing on that other side this time. Replace that right hand to the center of your mat, left hand to your sacrum. Beautiful. Left hand down, right hand to the sacrum. Beautiful. Take it all the way down. Left leg, raise it up to the sky. Open up the hip, open up the leg. If you want to stay here, stay here. If you want to take your foot all the way down and then rotate up. Get a big, big arch with that back. 2 more breaths. Beautiful. Take that arm all the way back. Remember, you can go into chaturanga, upward dog, cobra. Whatever your body is wanting from you right now. Come back into downward dog. Drop those knees. Sit back into child's pose. 2 breaths here. Remember, you can stay in downward dog if you want that little bit of an extra push. I, myself, I'm taking a breather. So when you're ready, come back up and take a seated position. So I've just placed a cushion under my bum. So just do that. Get yourself situated. Okay, so we're gonna go into our throat chakra, which is a hummingbird bee breath. And what that is you're gonna take, just watch just for a second if you've not done the hummingbird bee breath, because for me, I can't hear when I do this. So you're gonna take the thumbs into your ears and then take the hands over the eyes. And then what you're going to do then is breathe in through the nose and then exhale the until your breath runs out. Remember, try not to pass out. Use that breath until you can actually run out of breath. If you run out of steam, take an inhale and then out. Okay, so we're going to do this for 2 minutes. So when you're ready, I will time you. So inhale, hands over those eyes, and then exhale, off you go. Keep it going. Inhaling through the nose, Exhaling through the nose, breathing out to the hummingbird. We've just got 3 more rounds. Keep it going. Inhaling and exhaling. Good, just do 2 more here. Inhale. Keeping those eyes closed. Remove those arms, palms up to the sky. Just breathe here. Integrate what just happened, what may have come up for you. Ground yourself in this moment. Good, just 2 more breaths. Beautiful. Okay, so a little bit different this time. Let's come back up to standing position. So you've got 2 options here. We can either do an eagle pose or a mountain pose. So for those who are doing mountain pose, remember where you're starting off. We're going to focus all the weight on the left foot. You can either come to bus stop number 1 near your ankle, number 2 near your knee or the hip. For those of you who want to come into eagle pose, take that foot all the way down and sit back into this position. Open up those arms nice and wide and take that right hand underneath the left and hold here. Breathe, take a focal point. This is the 3rd eye chakra this time. Inhale. For those who want to work harder, take the knees towards, the elbows towards the knees, I should say. I'm going to do this 3 times. So inhale back up, squeeze those thighs together, and if you fall over, perfect. Come back in when you are ready, knees to elbow, inhale, lift. Last one, elbow to knee. Come back up to center, take 2 more breaths here, stay in this isolated pose, stay in your 3rd eye. Create your vision, and then lower those arms, spread those arms out, release those feet. Try not to shake those feet out. Take those feet nice and wide. I just want you to come to a modified triangle position. So left hand down towards the inside thigh, and then right arm straight up. So similar to what we did when we did a side bend. Well, remember, we're not collapsing our torso. We're opening up our chest. It's almost like we're being reached and pulled up towards the heaven. Come back to center, and then over to the right side. Open up the chest. Beautiful. Let's transfer the weight back into our center position. This time all the weight goes into the right side. Remember, you can do the mountain pose, whichever you prefer, or you can come over to the eagle. Palms up nice and wide, left hand underneath the right, and then palms together. Hold that focal position in front of you. Breathe here. Use a wall if you need to. For those who are coming with me, elbow to knee, squeeze those thighs together. Come back up nice and slow, nice and controlled. If you fall out of position, it's okay. Come back in when you're ready. The falling is the best part because you know you're pushing your body. You know you are testing your limits. You know your body is able to be pushed into that zone of uncomfortableness. Last one. Inhale here for 2 breaths. Release those arms. Open up wide. Release those legs. Beautiful. Okay, so now we're going to go into our crown chakra, so our final chakra. You can do whatever you prefer. So if you want to do legs up the wall, you can. If you want to go into a headstand, you can. 2 minutes of free play. Whatever you prefer. go into that. If you wanted to omit the crown chakra and you wanted to do like a modified position, so you can even come up into a modified headstand where you're putting your forehead, your top of the head down into the mat, and all you're doing is just lifting your legs up, your knees up. So you could even come into this position and really push your elbows into the mat. If you want to come into a full headstand, please do be careful. So you've got 2 minutes on the clock before we close up today's practice. So remember, do what your body is asking. What is your body feeling today? What does your body want? Play around. Just a couple more seconds. If you've not already found a position, find a position to play with. Take 3 more breaths wherever you are. Beautiful. So come back down nice and slowly and just give yourself a little bit of a breather. So if you were in headstand or shoulder stand, wherever you were, just bring those knees in towards your chest. Give them a little bit of a hug. Rock yourself from left to right. Nurture yourself. Love yourself. Thank yourself for coming onto the mat today. Give yourself that loving nourishment, that gentle compassion. And then when you're ready, extend those feet out wide, arms alongside the mat, palms open, come into Shavasana. Use props if you want to take yoga blocks or a bolster or a blanket. Use what you want to this degree of comfort. Ease yourself into this peaceful nature. And whenever we come into Shavasana, we want to put to rest our old selves, cells that we no longer need, that no longer serve us and our mission and our intention moving forward. So when we come out of Shavasana, we come into this rebirth. We're born into a new state of being after having integrated. So use this time to sink deeper into the mat, to allow the old parts of you, thank them for serving you to this point, and let them go, wave them goodbye, so you can open up space for the new version of you. Breathe here. start to bring awareness back into your body, back into where you are. Wiggle those fingers, wiggle those toes, keeping those eyes closed. Deepen that breath into the belly. Stretch those arms up overhead. Stretch those feet out. Give yourself a big stretch on the mat. Being reborn into this new version, into this powerful, soft but strong version of yourself. Taking that right knee into your chest. And then just cross it over to the left side. Give yourself a gentle twist. Breathe love into your waistline, into your hips. We did a lot of twisting today. Come back and use your abdominals back up to center. And bring that left knee towards your chest. Twisting it over to the opposite side and breathe. So as you approach the rest of the day, how can you balance that divine masculine and feminine energy? Where do you need to soften? Where do you need to assert your power? Come back up to center. And then you can either rock forward and back, or you can come up from your side into a seated position. Take a deep breath in, keep your eyes closed, interlace your fingers up to the sky again. Beautiful, gently take that right arm down towards the mat and reach that left arm up. Notice a difference from when you first did this movement right at the start. Come back up to center, both arms reach towards the sky, and then exhale, left arm down, right arm reaches. Beautiful. Open up that right side a little bit more, open up the chest. Inhale, left arm straight up to the sky, let those hands meet into a prayer. Draw down that energy from the heavens into your heart. And we're just going to take one Om. So deep breath in through the nose. The divine in me honors and sees the beautiful divine in you. Thank you so much for being here. Namaste. I would love for you to be a part of this community. Hit the subscribe button, click that notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos. And I hopefully will see you on the mat very, very soon. Comment below if you enjoyed this one. So much love. See you on the next one. Bye for now.